Hello, everyone. Welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Warriors Into the Wild. Nope, Warriors Fire and Ice, Chapter 20. Now, in this chapter, it starts off with, man, Firepaw kind of feeling really relieved that the river is frozen, but then kind of feeling I don't know, dissatisfied, uncertain, not right, because he kind of feels like he needed to test himself. Could he actually raid the River Clan? After hearing their story, was his loyalty to ThunderClan disappearing or becoming weak, just like Gray Stripes? And so he kind of felt like maybe he didn't trust himself, or he didn't even trust his friends. So there's a lot of different trust things going on here. And Tiger Claw doesn't trust him either. Well, they can't go into the River Clan because the water's flowing, so they return back. When they return back, Fireheart's looking around. It's like, oh man, where's Gray Stripe? I hope he hasn't gone and done anything crazy. And then he hears this, Fireheart. And he's like, oh, Gray Stripe's calling me. So he's kind of looking around. Fireheart. And kind of keeps going a little bit back behind the nursery. Fireheart. He comes a little closer. And then, wow! Gray Stripe just jumps on him. And says, you didn't trust me. And he says, I was trying to help you so you didn't have to make a hard decision. And Gray Stripe's like, you don't have to help me. I can make my own decision. And Fireheart and Gray Stripe are fighting and they're arguing and they end up rolling out into the clearing where all the other cats are. And they're like fighting for reals. They're cutting each other, biting each other, and everyone's kind of backing away watching. And finally Blue Star says, enough! Well, that might have been like a Lionheart or a Tiger Claw's voice. But imagine a woman's voice doing that, a female cat. Enough! Something like that. And they freeze. And they are in trouble. Blue Star tells Gray Stripe to go back to his den and go to sleep. And she says, Fireheart, come here. So he goes into her den and she's like, Fireheart, what's going on? He says, I can't explain it. I can't tell you. And so she says, look, you can't explain it. I'll trust that you and Gray Stripe work on it by yourselves, but I cannot have you fighting like this. And so Fireheart says, okay, I won't do it anymore. And he kind of goes off, goes into the warrior's den, goes to his little sleeping area, curls in a tight ball, and goes to sleep. In the morning time, he wakes up before anyone else, and he goes into the nursery where Yellow Fang is with all the kits, and she's curled in close, snoring. And he sneaks over to see Cinderpaw, and Cinderpaw's sleeping there. And Fireheart just watches her sleep, just feeling some comfort and watching the little apprentice breathe. After a while, Yellow Fang wakes up and says, hey, are you looking after Cinderpaw? And she says, don't worry, she's doing really great. She's healing really well. And so then Fireheart says thank you, and he leaves. As he's leaving, the other cats have gathered, and Tiger Claw is out there saying, oh, there you are, finally you decided to join us. And Fireheart goes up and he says, because of the thaw that's coming. Okay, so a thaw is when the temperature gets warmer and ice starts to melt and the ground starts to unfreeze. And so he says, because of this thaw, there's going to be a lot of prey running around trying to get some extra food. So today is a great day to go hunting and to get extra food for Leaf Bear. And so he decides to split up the different cats, but he says, Longtail, I'm going to let you control this. I'm going to go talk with Blue Star. So he goes and he talks with Blue Star. Longtail says, okay, Fireheart, Sandpaw and someone else, you go together. Gray Stripe and other people, you guys go together. And I'm going to keep you separated, Fireheart and Gray Stripe, because you guys seem to be fighting. And everyone starts to laugh. Ha ha ha, there's a joke. Other people make jokes. And they take off. While Fireheart is going to their hunting area, the other cat leader that's there says, hey, look, I'm going to go with Sandpaw. We're going to go hunting. Why don't you hunt on your own? And so Fireheart just starts to walk around, not really sure where he should go, not really paying attention, just thinking about all the stuff going on. And he ends up near the two-legged nest. It's like, oh, man, maybe my feet just took me to where the two-leggeds are because I really miss Princess. So he goes, he says, Princess! And he goes back down and Princess comes and he can smell Princess, but he can smell another cat. And she lays down this nice little cute little kit that's like, I don't know, I think it was white. And she says, I want to give this kit to you, Fireheart. I want you to train this kit to be a warrior like you. I want you to take him to ThunderClan and let this kit be your new apprentice. My other kits, my two-leg family, they will give them homes. But this is my firstborn, and I want to give this kit to you. And that is how the chapter ends. Wow. I have no idea. Oh, she also says, like, make him a hero like you. Something like that. Whew. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't even know if that's allowed. A lot of questions could be based off that last little bit. Some vocabulary. Silhouette. Silhouette is like the side view of something. Oftentimes it's like black, like you don't see the details. Like a shadow is a silhouette of a person or a body or something like that. And so as Fireheart's like looking for Gray Stripe, he can see a silhouette of him hiding, and then he jumped and they battle. Lunged. This is like putting your body weight forward. Imagine if I had like a stick and I pushed it forward. This is a lunge. If I was a cat, I would lunge forward, pushing your body weight forward. Distinctive means different, unique. Looking here at this picture of the cat, we can see all black hair. But there is something very distinctive. Can you see it? It's the eyes. I know you can see it, but could you identify the word distinctive with the eyes? That's a special, unique thing in this cat that just grabs your attention. That is distinctive. And I can't remember what was distinctive in the story, but they used that word. That leaves us with our discussion question. What is the worst fight you have ever gotten in with a friend? Also, please don't forget to make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.